Meet Joey. Joey did everything right. Straight A's, college degree, graduated near the top of his class. Teachers loved him. Family was proud. He followed the exact blueprint society promised would lead to success. And today, he makes about $5,000 and $400 a month before taxes, while stressing about student debt, rising rent, and whether AI is slowly learning how to do his job cheaper than he can. Now meet Kai. Kai got kicked out of school at 16. Couldn't sit still, couldn't follow instructions. Everyone assumed he'd struggle financially forever. Today, he earns over $15,000 a month online. No student debt, no boss, no alarm clock. And instead of fearing AI, he uses it to make even more money. Now before you say, well, obviously Kai just got lucky, here's the uncomfortable part. There are thousands of people quietly doing exactly what Kai does. Ordinary people. No elite degrees, no rich parents, no magical talent, just people who understood where the world was heading before everyone else did. And once you understand this shift, you'll never look at money the same way again. Welcome to Evans Invest. For decades, success followed a fairly predictable formula. Go to school, get good grades, go to college, get a stable career, work for 40 years, retire eventually. That formula worked extremely well in the industrial economy. But the economy changed, and most people didn't notice. The internet didn't just create new jobs, it completely changed how value is created. Today, a single person with the right skill can generate more income online than entire offices could 20 years ago. That's not hype, that's leverage. And the people quietly winning financially right now are not necessarily the smartest people academically. They're the people who adapted fastest. The big lie. Here's the biggest lie modern society still tells young people. Learning comes before earning. Think about it. You spend the first 18 to 25 years of your life learning, but almost none of it happens in the real marketplace. School teaches memorization. The real world rewards usefulness. Completely different systems. And this creates a dangerous problem. Millions of intelligent people become highly educated without ever learning how to create economic leverage. That's why someone can graduate with honors and still feel financially trapped. Meanwhile, someone else learns one valuable internet-based skill and quietly builds financial freedom from their bedroom. The new economy shift. The internet created something previous generations never had access to: skill-based leverage. You no longer need a giant company, expensive offices, investors, employees, or permission. You just need a skill businesses already desperately need. That's it. Because businesses today are starving for attention, automation, sales, systems, content, efficiency. And if you can help provide any of those, the internet gives you global demand instantly. That's the shift most people still haven't fully understood. The 4 types of high-income people. Now here's where things get interesting. Most people try to force themselves into careers that don't naturally fit them. But high-income skill building works much faster when you lean into your natural strengths. Generally, most successful people fall into one of 4 categories. 1. The organizer. These people create structure, systems, processes, efficiency. They thrive in operations, project management, automation, and back-end business systems. They don't just work hard. They make things run smoothly. 2. The analyst. These people notice patterns others miss. Data, optimization, strategy, problem solving. They thrive in AI systems, marketing strategy, funnels, analytics, and business optimization. They turn confusion into clarity. 3. The communicator. These people influence, persuade, explain, sell ideas. They thrive in sales, deal-making, consulting, partnerships, and audience building. They understand people, and understanding people is incredibly valuable. 4. The creative. These people shape attention, video editing, branding, storytelling, design, content creation. In the modern economy, attention is money, and creatives help businesses capture it. The most important rule. Now here's the part most people skip. You do not need 15 skills. You need one valuable skill used consistently. That's it. 1. The internet rewards specialization far more than random effort. And once that skill starts producing income, everything changes. Because income creates options. Options create freedom. Freedom creates leverage. Why businesses pay so much? Businesses only care about 3 things. Can you make them more money, save them time, or reduce their stress? That's it. If your skill solves one of those problems consistently, you become valuable. And valuable people get paid. This is why video editors make money, AI automation specialists make money, funnel builders make money, branding experts make money, salespeople make money, not because the work is glamorous, because the outcome is profitable. The real secret: learn while earning. Now this completely changed how I see money. Most people think they need to become fully ready before charging money. That mindset keeps people stuck forever. The fastest learners in the world are not learning inside classrooms. They're learning while solving real problems. That pressure accelerates growth massively. Because once someone pays you, your focus changes completely. You learn faster, adapt faster, improve faster. That's why the internet economy moves so quickly. Real-world feedback compounds faster than theoretical learning ever will. Why most people never reach 10KMonth? Not because they're lazy, not because they're stupid, but because they stay trapped in consumption mode instead of value creation mode. Most people spend years watching content, researching, planning, preparing, overthinking, instead of simply starting. And honestly, the beginning usually looks messy. That's normal. Every financially free person you admire once looked inexperienced too. The difference is they kept moving. The final shift. Now listen carefully, because this is the part nobody tells you. Making $10,000 a month will not magically fix your life. But it does change your relationship with time, with stress, with freedom. It changes your options. And honestly, that's what most people are truly chasing. Not money itself. Control. The ability to breathe. The ability to stop living entirely in survival mode. That's why this matters. Because the modern economy rewards people who adapt early. And right now, we are still early. So if you're sitting there feeling behind, feeling like traditional success no longer makes sense, you're not crazy. The rules actually changed. The good news? Opportunity exploded at the same time. You don't need permission anymore. You need usefulness. You need leverage. You need one skill people are willing to pay for repeatedly. Start there. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Evans Invest for more deep dives into money psychology, investing, wealth building, and the hidden systems shaping modern financial life. And remember, the people winning financially today are not always the most qualified. They're usually the people who adapted fastest.